guys, sorry it's been a bit of a long time between videos, but a lot to do during life at the moment, so it's kind of got put on the back bench, but we're up again, and here we are, chapter 5. Of course the huge gap probably won't mean a lot to a lot of people, since they'll be able to watch videos one after the other. That's the joys of YouTube, I suppose. Okay, so we're at the stage of the game where the story for Lynn is really coming together. We know that her grandfather's ill, and we know that there's a bad guy, there's Lundgren. There we go. Poor Sane. You gotta wonder if there was like any ideas of seeing what he actually got up to. I remember this chapter now. This is... it's another easy chapter, but it's quite informative. There we go, green units. Someone lied to work big time. Poor guy. The scene always makes me laugh. I feel so sorry for him. But then, at the end of the day, he just runs to protect her, so... he obviously, has some reason to do it. I like how an archer was talking about getting them down in one stroke. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. So here we go with another recruiting segment. Green units are unique in that enemies can attack them, but they don't get in the player's way, so the player units can just pass through them. Generally, you're supposed to protect the green units though. Okay, Sarah. Sarah's your first healer, and as a whole she's decent. She's usable, she's very usable. She's got decent growths, but you do get better healers, you do get promoted healers. I don't really know what else to say about her, to be honest. She is good, she does learn to use light magic when she promotes, which makes her a bit more useful. There are better units, but her staves will always get to S rank easily. I mean, she'll be A rank staves by the time she's level 10. There is one other healer unit that I can think of is better than her for the simple fact that that healer is mounted, so she can get around faster. But as far as primary healers go, then the mounted one's probably better, but Sarah is good. It's your choice really out of those two. Plus you've got the other thing that there are a lot of secondary healer units which will surpass them both. And pretty much everything but getting an S rank in staves. So it's 50-50 on that one. He's your first magic user. More specifically, he's your first anema magic user. So that's elemental basically. Lightning, fire, ice. Urk is good. Urk has the advantage of being a unit that you get very early on in the game that can use light magic. There is one other anema magic user that I can think of that does surpass Urk, but you do not get her until very, very late in the game, and she comes really badly underleveled. If you're willing to work on her, then she will surpass Urk easily, but if you're not, Urk is a very good second choice, and one that's very worthy of consideration. So that's those two. Right, let's oh god. Let's help Urk out. And there's a slight explanation about clerics. You always have to make sure that you protect your clerics. But there are instances where you can stick your cleric in the way and they won't take any damage at all, but the enemies will just keep trying to kill them. Excuse me. The best case scenario for that is when, for example, a boss is a magic user. You can be trancing him repeatedly, but he'll still focus on a cleric. And where clerics have such high resistance and very low defense, they won't suffer any damage at all. I'm going to use Florina here because statistically she should take out that axe guy. Plus there is another turn of... there we go. There was another turn just in case she didn't. It's all about crunching the numbers at the end of the day. Alright. So let's swing. Actually, let's swing well around there. No. I'm going to use Oak to finish off this guy. There is another thing that you want to do. It's coming into balance of actually letting your units take damage so that you can heal them. It sounds a bit sadistic actually when you put it that way, but it's the only way to level your clerics. And essentially you always want your clerics to be one of the first magic users you can promote, unless you're willing to take a slight drawback in the power of the stars that you can use. But then the only time that you're going to be able to do that anyway, have the cleric promote first that is if you abuse the arenas. This chapter's actually very short. It's a magic thing. It's very short because most of it, to be honest, is taken up by Urk and Sarah. After you actually get past all that dialogue, it's basically over. Just going to give the weapon situation a check. You always want to do that. I think I want an iron sword for Lynn. Oh wait, there we go. Well. This guy we can take out with Urk and Will, or we can just use the Cavaliers to beat him up. It's actually incredibly weak for being a boss. All he's got is a steel axe, and yeah, he's got quite poor resistances as well. And the coup de grace. And that's chapter 5 out of the way. It's very quick, very easy. It's only a few minutes. It's nothing compared to others. So blasé about it. You'd think they just stab him and done with it. Oh well, that's chapter 5 done. And I'll be doing another video soon.